All
We're
right,
live.
we're
Broadcasting.
live. So we're maybe a couple minutes late, but we're here. I tell you, it was just a mad race for me to get ready. How about you guys?
Oh, I had people in my booth trying to give me money. What could I say?
I don't see
Yeah,
that it's live.
I think it
yeah,
is.
Yeah,
yeah, it should be.
I got the notice that it went live on the screen.
I
Yeah,
see an end
see, open up
broadcast
your
button, so
yeah. If you open your YouTube page, Steve, you should see it.
Oh, it's
It'll
not live
probably
on.
it
No,
should
I'm
be about
looking at
30.
it on StreamYard. I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, no, we're live.
Oh,
Yeah,
he says
there we
we're
go.
live.
Yep.
Okay.
We're live. So, folks, yeah, you are live. Thank you, Ron. And Aaron is saying it's live. Thank you very much, guys. And
Oh, now we got it.
Dave said, even COVID cannot stop me from attending a SWAT in some form. Good. I like that
wow.
attitude, Dave. You couldn't make it in person. You're here with us today. So, nice. Who else am I saying hi to? Spirit, Wood, and Stone and
Oh,
Bone. Hi, Cindy. Can't wait to see what's happening at SWAT. Oh, are you trying to do the same thing? Go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry. I didn't know you were
Take
going to
take the
put
next
that one
one.
up there. Okay, what else have we got here? Live. Yes, Philip
Oh,
from
Philip.
across the
Good to
pond, one of our good
good to
friends.
have you here. So I'm gonna adjust my view a little bit. Bear with
Greetings,
me.
everyone. Let us know where you're from, what you want to see at SWAT, and
Yeah.
we're here.
So yeah, we've been here 2 days now. We got here Thursday, but this is the shot of the booth. I guess back wall. Vendor showcase banner. Oh, right there. So we're live here in our booth at SWAT, and if I do sort of a 360 around, there's the whole trade show behind me, and yeah, there it goes. And there's the stage up there. The food line will come right through my booth almost. So that's one thing at SWAT here. They serve you lunch, so we gotta like that. All right. What do you guys want to do? Let us know in the comments if you want to see. We're gonna go over each other's booth and kind of show a little bit of what we carry, what we do. At Lyle's booth with Mike OB in the booth, I think Lyle's going to do a little talking about some Halloween stuff, and then Steve, you want to do a little spiel on whatever. We got about 5 minutes each, maybe 8 minutes each to do our thing. Um, so should I kick things off and just show the booth and what we got?
Sure, that sounds great,
Ah,
Todd. Let's see
thank you.
what you
All
have.
right,
And let's see
and then
Shelly, too.
yeah, I'll turn the camera around in a minute, but I'll leave it up to you, Cindy, to kind of spotlight or
Okay, so we'll
change
put
the
you on
program around.
solo, huh?
Yeah, something like that. And then meantime, I'm
There's
gonna
Todd.
switch my camera to the back camera. There we go. So my hand is back there. That's the back of the booth. There's the wall, and there's our friend Steve Thomason, along with my wife, helping out customers as I do these silly things. So, but let me back out of the booth this way, and we'll get a wider shot. There's my kicking the thing. So there's the whole booth, if you will, and we'll start over in this side. People may see there's a robust American Beauty in my lathe space now. That is my new lathe. Yeah. And there's the sign to sell the old lathe. So anybody looking for a Powermatic 3520 in the Dallas area, give me a call. So well used, well loved Powermatic 3520. And I just have to adjust my stand here because it's just being a little bit finicky. All right, so over in this corner, alongside the American Beauty, we've got all the robust tools, my personal tools, and a stand of the robust tools. We're carrying all their gouges and tools these days. And here's a little form I turned yesterday morning using robust tools on the outside and the Michael Hosler Cook tool
We are
on the
live.
inside. We are live. We got some bowl savers. Hey, Emiliano. I can hear him in the background, Cindy.
Yeah, that's Emiliano. Let me
Yeah.
put him on here.
So we got bowl savers, and I cored a big bowl yesterday afternoon. Sorry, we're just doing a little bit of live streaming. So if we take a look at this machine here, this is the Bowl Saver Max 4. We've got these big blades down here that go in it. And this is what we did yesterday in the booth. Carved out this bowl and worked quite well. So I was quite happy. And that other bowl I did the other day as well. So that's woodcut. Those are on sale. We got those in stock, by the way. So just so you know. All their different hollowing tools and scrapers. We got the Pro Mount, all woodcut, and then we got all the spares of woodcut stuff. No worries. And so let's say hi since Steve and Shelly are kind of free. You want to say hi to everybody out there?
Hi, everybody.
Steve Thomas, a good friend of Wood Turning Tool Store. Shelly, the boss of Wood Turning Tool Store. Yeah, they can't hear. Yeah, right. So we've got Elio drive set up here. These are now Todd Rain's tools, if you will, the ones I make and stuff. Hook tool bar and half-round bar and cutters. There's the modular handle system. We got all the displayed products here. And we are, at this show, the exclusive seller of Cindy Gross's light, because Cindy doesn't have any in stock. So if you need a light, come over to Wood Turning Tool Store. That was funny. All right. High gauging product, DMT product, Jimmy Clues, and Carter & Son product down there. So that's a quick shot of our booth. And I heard that, Cindy.
Good.
Is that you got your mic working?
Cindy.
Yeah. Excellent. You got it working? So I'm going to make my way over to Joe's booth. And Cindy, do you want to take over the spotlight, or it's Lyle or Steve? One of the two. Well, maybe Steve. We'll wait for
Let's
Mike.
give Lyle the spotlight. I've got Vicky on the phone. Let me take that.
Okay. So this is the second aisle in the trade show booth. And down here, we've got Calishan Wood and AZ Carbide over there, some wood vendors, and our good friend Joe Fleming here. Joe's helping people with some airbrushing needs. So we're just going to sit here and chat for a little bit. Cindy's going to take over a little bit, and then let me get Lyle on the spotlight. All right, Lyle, do you want to give a few hello words, introduction words?
Right. Well, because
Okay, want me to do a little 5-minute time here? Is that it, Todd?
Yeah, let's start doing that, and I'll make my way over to Mike and
Great.
start doing your thing.
Well, welcome everybody to Traverse City, Michigan. I'm sorry I'm not in Texas at this point. I couldn't make it down there this year. So I'm still home, but Mike is in the booth and has a vendor area all set up there. I got to go see him. If you're at the show or going to the show, he's got cash discounts and no shipping and things. So it's a good deal from the show. But if you're just live, if you see on the bottom of my screen here, 10% off hollowing systems, but you got to call me to order. I don't normally have specials, so it's a special deal for just this event. I've got a hollowing system here to show you. Let me put another camera on here. There we go. We're just going to set this up real quick. It's a backrest, a captured system, stabilizes everything. Really the two misconceptions of hollowing. It's going to be hard work and it takes a long time to learn it. Well, all that is gone now with the captured system. So this backrest captures it so that it can't get any catches. It can't get grabby or aggressive. Everything is stabilized. Then all of the front tool rest is all we need to adjust. Can't quite see this in the camera. Let me kick this up a little bit. Here we go. And we have a laser hooked up to it for our measuring device. So we can now hollow really easy and quickly and efficiently with just our fingertips. And I'm using the Hunter carbide cutter, and if you see, we're making shavings instead of sawdust, so really efficient. And so it takes all of the work out of hollowing. And even as easy as this is, let's make it even easier. Let's put the laser on here. And we're going to set up the laser so that there's a gap. The gap between my laser and the cutter is going to be my wall thickness. So I'm going to set that about 1/8 of an inch of a gap in there. So then while I'm in the middle of the hollow form now, I'm no longer working blind. I'm working through a small entry hole. I can see where I'm at. I've got a dot on here that's showing me my depth and the shape that I'm hollowing in there. Let me put the other camera on here a second, so we can watch the laser close up and personal. Move it to this one. Whoop, got to move it up a little bit because of that sign there. So the laser's a dot on there. And as I get over to the wall thickness, let me get this rim done. As I get over to the wall thickness, it gets elongated like that. That says I'm getting close. And when the laser drops off and shines on the bed of the lathe, it tells me when to stop. So I make a cut. And when the laser disappears, we stop, stop, stop. That's all measured. I go clean up my tool marks and I go measure some more. So it takes all of the work out of it. It takes all of the guesswork out of it. You're not working blind in there. It's a whole new ball game. If you're trying to hollow by hand, you can probably learn how to do that after a period of time. But even if you do get good at it, it's still hard work. So this takes all the work out of it. All right. A couple announcements. IRDs, interactive remote demos. I'm doing those all the time. About every 3-4 weeks I do one. I've got another one scheduled on August 30th. That's a Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Come and join me live, interactive, ask questions. It's a really fun event because it's live. And I will be doing an exercise of beads on a hollow form. So come and join me then. Again, got 10% off from you folks in the live event by calling me on a hollowing system. If you're interested or have any questions, just give me a call or an email. Okay, that's a quick review. Any questions or anything come up, or are we going to switch it over to somebody else, or you ready to take her, Todd? Or
yeah, sorry, Lyle. I just what's that? I'm sorry, Lyle. What'd you say?
I don't. Cindy still doesn't have audio going, does she?
Well, she's muted right now. She's talking to Vicky on the
Cindy
phone.
has
So
audio, but she's muted. We're trying to get Vicky Jordan.
yeah, so we're trying to get Vicky Jordan to join, and we've been working on that. So, but good presentation, Lyle. And in the during that session, I've had my camera trained on Mike. He's working up a customer for you, so that's working out well. So if we look around,
I got a couple messages from Mike. The booth has been really busy, so it looks like he's having a good show down there with lots of people.
Yeah.
And,
well, let's take just a quick look around, and we'll show Lyle's booth a little bit as we're talking. So we've got Lyle's DVDs that are very educational and stuff, and then some of his gallery items or turnings. So and his body forms he likes doing. Next to that, we got all the tool posts or tool rests. These are nice because they're threaded, so you can adjust them by turning the thread on the nut up and down. So I need eventually to get myself one of those. And then Lyle's gouges, the Thompson gouges he has Doug make for him. Slide stove, more sculpture, and then what are these? These are set blocks for the one-way jig system. Is that right?
Yep, that's an adjustment block for the Wolverine system.
Okay, and then some more set blocks there, and some sort of Ellsworth type style of. Oh no, that's to grind the tips, isn't it?
John Jordan's sharpening jig
John-
for the
John
360
Jordan.
cutter.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. And more tools for the hollowing system and swivel heads. Good. And let me get this going. We got Mike now joining. That's a microphone. It's live.
Do I need to clip it or just
You can hold it. Yeah, you can clip it on your lanyard, whatever you want to do, or your T-shirt. That'll work. You guys can hear Mike as well.
I hope. How's everybody doing?
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
They're doing good. They said. Yeah, I've got headphones on. That's why I'm able to hear. Yeah. So we've got.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me just quickly finish this. We got some robust live centers, more DVDs. Here's some of the bars. This is the jumbo bar, I think, right?
Yep.
So, and then commerce area. The big jumbo hollowing system over there.
You want to go big.
And then the Jameson system set up on the little mini lathe here in front. So Mike is here. He doesn't have headphones, so he can't hear you.
Sorry.
But Lyle just did a little mini demo from his shop. So and yeah, he's on, and we got Vicki Jordan on as well. Oh, she's already in the stream. So she's not quite on yet. Her screen is blank, but is she on audio as well?
There's
Vicki can hear us?
There she is.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Okay, we don't have.
Vicky is here.
Let me just, yeah. Vicki's just working on her setup and audio. So, Vicki, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Can you hear us, Vicki? Doesn't sound like she can hear us. Is she still on the phone with you?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe Cindy, you work on that for a bit, and I'll work with Mike. Okay. Oh, well, your phone is on, and she's on with her phone. No, your phone's not on. Okay. Anyway, sorry, Mike. So Mike is mic'd up. He's got a mic on, so you should all be able to hear him. Lyle, give us a thumbs up. You can hear Mike.
Can you hear me? Test.
Yep, he's got. Okay. All right. So, what do you want to? Any ideas you want to?
Sure. I'm Michael B. I'm Lyle Jameson's stepson. Down here in Texas, where everything is bigger, including their symposium.
And the
best.
And the temperature.
And the temperature is way up, even in normally every place is too cold down here. It's a little warmer.
Yeah. So yesterday.
Did you tell them that story?
No. Oh no, I hadn't told the story. So yesterday we're I don't know. It's probably 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was on the lathe in the booth, and the power on the lathe went out. I went, uh-oh. So I was about to do a demo on live stream. You can check it out, actually. It's on YouTube right now. It's the live stream from yesterday. No, it was not 10:30. It was in the afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was closer to 2, I think.
Yeah, 2:30.
Yeah.
Not 10:30, 2:30. It was right about 2:30 Todd session. And power goes out. Lights are still on. It's just the 220 that went out. So I'm setting up the Max 4, and then all of a sudden, blackout. So we were blacked out. I don't know. I think it was a electrical problem on the street, not a rolling blackout from the heat. But yeah, so all the demonstrations got shut down. Probably 3/4 of the way through the demo, maybe halfway through. So all the demonstrators were out without power.
We're stuck.
Except for Derek Weidman. Derek Weidman had a battery-operated chainsaw.
Yeah, I heard about that demo. So,
Yeah.
in
So
the
he can't
dark.
go. He can't go. Yeah, flashlights and battery. Anyway, so but that was a lot of fun going through that power outage. And you were you demonstrating or doing any showing anything?
I wasn't. It was during the demonstration, so I didn't actually have anybody at the booth.
Yeah.
The lights kind of started, banks of them started going out, then the temperature started rising.
Oh yeah, the air conditioning went out. So that was.
And then your wife got stuck in an elevator.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's
Even
right.
better story.
Yeah,
By the fire department.
Yeah. So yeah, Shelly was up, going up to the room to grab her tea or something, paper towels or something, and she gets in the elevator, and boom, power's out, and she's stuck in there for 20 minutes. Complete darkness, by herself, nobody else in the elevator.
No cell phone.
No service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was a bit frightened. But everything okay. Firemen came, rescued her. Glad they didn't sweep her off her feet. So, but yeah, that was an interesting day yesterday. So,
All worked out good. The show's been great.
yeah, great show so far. A lot of people.
If you can get to a symposium wherever you live, if you're online right now, they're one of a kind events. They're all fabulous. They're all over the country. So pay attention to that. The best way to find out about that news is through AAW, their website. But the only big message I'll pass out: follow Cindy, Todd, Steve,
Mike,
Lyle, YouTube, Facebook, Joe. That's right. I'm sorry. Instagram, live streaming, YouTube. There's just so much information digitally that's being put out there. There's nothing like the hands-on at the symposium, but the resources are amazing that are out there.
Absolutely.
So, appreciate you guys doing this.
Yeah, and what's the plan for tomorrow? Sell more tools?
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. That's why we're all here. And have some fun. And it's great seeing old friends. You see a lot of the same people year after year down here. And Texas is one of the best in the country.
Absolutely. Well, good. I don't know where Cindy went off to. I don't know if we recognize that booth space, but Vicky, can you hear me okay? She can, okay. Thank you. And so maybe, Steve, do you have some time now as I catch up over to Joe's booth? Maybe you could go on. Okay, I'm going to put Steve Wisher on. Mike, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And we'll come back around if we have time. Absolutely.
Hey, and I'm here.
All right.
And I'm
Steve,
unmuted,
and you're
I'm
on.
hoping it's working. No?
Yep, we hear you fine, Cindy.
Oh, good. Finally, and I don't have double audio. I love it. Technology.
All right. And then, Steve, you're up. Are your audio
Steve
working?
is on. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go on mute while you do that so I don't have double audio.
Or you could just go like this.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
So let me,
and then now you get these people going, I can't hear. My name's Steve Worcester. I am the chief cook and bottle washer for turningwood.com. We're a wood
105.
wood turning tool store.
Yeah. That's
You're
on
not muted.
StreamYard. That's not counting what's on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, it's live events, So, and we've been in business since 1999, actually, and located in Plano, Texas, 100 miles up the road from Waco. What we really came into business for was abrasives, and we started with Mirka Royal, which has since become Mirka Gold. This is a great all-around sandpaper for wood turning, wet wood, dry wood. It doesn't do particularly great on wet wood, but it will work. Available in 1-inch, 2-inch, and 3-inch discs. All the discs we carry are hook and loop, so you can use whomever's mandrels. We do carry we carry Tim Skilton manuals. These are made in Australia, and they use a 1/4-inch hex shaft with a detent. So if you want use them quick release, those are available, no problem. Almost always in stock. We also are really big into Abranet. Abranet is a mesh product. It's hook and loop. As you can see, it's mesh, and the beauty of the mesh is that it's going to trap a lot of the contaminants from the wood, the dust, the shavings, the finish you're doing, etc. And then it's really easy to clean off. It works great in all applications, really, wet, dry, whatever. We've even used it with some success with turquoise. And this product comes in 2-inch, 3-inch, and 5-inch for random orbits, which Emilio's there. He can attest to the 5-inch. He uses that on a lot of his larger vessels. How you doing, bro? And then it's also available in rolls. We sell it by the foot in 80 to 400 grit. In the 3-inch, it's available all the way up to 1,000. And
There's
then
Emiliano.
Hello, aloha.
And then the other product what we brought in is Merca Galaxy. This is available in 2-inch and 3-inch. It is a hybrid. It's alumina oxide as well as ceramic on a film back, so it's super durable. It doesn't clog a lot. It works great for almost anything, really. I use it for polishing out film finishes as well as just general sanding. It's available 80 to 2000 grit, so you have one family for all the abrasives. There was a comment in the chat about the Eagle product. So this is Eagle Asilex. This would be considered a full sheet. It is hook and loop also. This is a half sheet. And then we also have their pads and then their sanders, hand block sanders. It's a great product that unfortunately I just don't have a market for, I suppose. We originally brought it in. It's made for the automotive finishing industry. We originally brought it in for something to go against micro mesh. But micro mesh has its own market, and unfortunately, people don't change a lot. We've been selling it a bit into guys who are making really large hollow vessels that they're spraying with clear coats, or have a guy who does ukuleles, and it works really well. Unfortunately, it just doesn't sell, so we're closing that out right now at 20% off. Right now, we have $5 shipping anywhere in the U.S. Orders under $50 ship first class. Orders over $50 ship priority. And we have no problems with shipping to Alaska or Hawaii. We have robust tools on sale right now at 10% off, and that's through the 31st. And then 10% of all sales this month will be donated to Maui Fire Relief Fund. So we're hoping to do some big sales so that we can send lots of money over and help the people who were devastated by the wildfires in Hawaii. If you've ever been to Maui and Lahaina in particular, it's just gut-wrenching to see what happened over there. I can't even imagine it. While you're at SWAT, there's lots of people who use our products there. Emiliano, Trent Bosch, we are in Jimmy Clues's school. So we have a pretty good legacy and a good line of premium abrasives. It's not going to be the least expensive product on the block, but I think bang for the buck, value for the money, it's probably about the best out there. It's product that we use. Everything I sell, I use in-house, so to speak. Sales through the end of the month, and hope you have a good time at SWAT. It's dang hot out there. Back to you, Todd Lee.
I don't see Todd online. Is Cindy on?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Oh, go ahead, Cindy.
Okay, let's go ahead then. I have Carl Jacobson here, and Blair is asking about, and is my audio okay?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I got a better mic now. So Blair was wanting to know about Carl Jacobson's cool new wood lathe laser caliper tool, and we got Carl right here. So that's it right there. That cool new wood lathe, whatever the hell it is, and we have Carl to tell us all about it.
Yeah, so we just came out with this. I haven't done a video or anything on it yet. So we just got them. They just showed up to the hotel on Thursday.
Are you hearing Carl okay?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay,
all good. So it slides right onto your live center, just like that. And it has a gauge on the front of it. So it is a little laser. So you can turn the laser on and it shoots it right onto the bottom of your bowl blank. If you need a 2-inch tenon, move it up to 2 inches, cut your tenon, or a recess for the bronze threaded rings. You could put it whatever size you want. And then when you're all done with it, you get it out of your way, roll it right down underneath the lathe. This is your
How do you make a mark with that thing?
you just turn, you can use a pencil or your tool. If you're making a tenon, you just take a parting tool, go right down to that mark, and it will shoot right over the tenon when you get to it.
Oh, when the laser dot falls off the edge, you have
Yeah.
your diameter.
You have your diameter.
Yay, that's cool.
And if you were doing like rolling pins or something, the laser will shoot right across it, get them perfect every time, and it just mounts right onto your
Show us
live
the
center.
front side of that thingy again.
There we go. So gauge on it, little mark over there, whatever size you need. If you want to do bigger diameter stuff, you just flip it around like so, and then the laser's up there. You can do larger diameter stuff. Just like that.
That's pretty cool, Carl.
Yeah, we've been working on it for about a year, getting it all perfected, and finally got it ready to go.
Oh,
Okay,
that's very cool.
let's go back to the
Okay. Yeah, I'm here, and I'm here at Joe's booth. So, Joe, we're going to put you on live.
All right.
There's, oops, hang on. There we go.
Hey,
There's
everybody.
Joe.
Joe Fleming here from airbrushingwood.com. You guys are welcome to pass through if you need to. You don't have to wait for us.
That's okay.
And you're welcome to come in here and shop.
Thanks.
This is only going to take a minute. Anyway, I'm really happy and excited to be here at SWAT. This has always been a great show and great people and honestly great food.
Yeah.
So, I do all things airbrushing. A lot of you know that, but if you're not familiar with it, come on in a little bit, Todd, if you want. I'm going to start here. This is kind of the bread and butter of my business, which is airbrushing. I sell Grex products, airbrushes. I have 4 models here. I have a Genesis, I have a Tritium, I have a Genesis ES, which is kind of a stripped-down version of the Genesis, and I have a Genesis XP, which is designed for bottom feed. But they're all professional grade brushes, dual action, and all the business end of all these brushes are the same, so parts are interchangeable, so it makes it a really nice system. I also sell their compressor back here in the back, and it's great for airbrushing, not good for air tools, just let you know, it's not a big compressor. And I have a whole kit that if you wanted to get started in airbrushing, you could buy a kit which includes paint, hose, cleaner, all the parts, everything you need but electricity with a compressor and an airbrush, and away you go.
That's one of the compressors out of the box back
there's
there.
an out-of-box compressor. I do buy and sell used equipment. When I find equipment, I do refurbishment, so I have 2 airbrushes right now and a compressor available. If you're interested in those, send me a text, Joe 858-395-0562. There's the phone number there. Send me a text, and I can arrange for you to get those parts. No one's bought them or got a claim on them yet here. Over on this table is some samples of my work, a variety of different things for airbrushing. But Todd's showing that curled piece, so that's actually a carved piece of eucalyptus that I used the air tools to carve. I turned a cylinder out of wood, and then I started carving it. It's all done with the power tools. All the different rest of the items up here are airbrushed samples of something or another. I tend to like to paint on plates because they travel easy. So you can see I have a lot of flat things, but you can certainly airbrush anything of any shape. A few little wooden boxes back here, that's kind of another hobby of mine. So I won't get into those. That's not really part of the business. And
But those air tools are up here, right?
the air tools are here in front. I sell 4 different tools. I sell a carving tool. This is a grinder that I've converted to a carving tool for 2-inch discs. This is a random orbital sander. This is a right angle die grinder that you can put any 1/4-inch tool in. Carving tools, you can put a sanding tool in there if you want. Doesn't matter. And this is a straight die grinder. Again, any 1/4-inch tool will go in that you want to use. And then I do sell a limited selection of saber-tooth carving discs that you can put on this tool, or you can put on this tool if you want. So that's kind of my stock and trade. And I'm online at airbrushingwood.com.
And phone number is, I'm trying to find my finger. There it is, right there.
Right over there.
So yeah, get a hold of Joe. He's glad to talk to you about airbrushing. Joe, any other inspiration you've seen here at SWAT? Anything that you're looking to buy, or you think others should take a look at?
I did great not spending money this year.
Me too so far.
I spent a big pile at Louisville.
Yeah.
And this show, I like SWAT because there's more wood here than any other show I go to. So you get an opportunity. I did buy from the booth behind you, Hidden Valley Woods. I bought some pieces of Osage orange that I'm going to make some little boxes out of.
Nice.
And let's see. I heard that Cindy, I just saw her around here somewhere.
Oh, really?
She was over at Carl's booth a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I bought the joiner jig for offset returning from them yesterday.
Oh, good, yeah.
I really like Odd Knot vacuum chucks. They're back in the corner over here. And I haven't gotten to talk to them, but I bought their products in the past, and I really like his design. He's kind of taken the Frugal Vacuum Chuck Company over, and although Bob is still working with the young man that's running that business, and they work together, and nice designs over there. So those are a couple of the things that I like.
We got a question from Mike Gable. What's the air usage for the sanding tools, Joe?
These say they're rated for 8 cubic feet per minute, which is a lot of air. If you're going to use them, I have a 1.5 horsepower compressor with a 25-gallon tank. I only get about 4 CFM out of that. I can run these tools for somewhere around 15 minutes nonstop before the air runs out. By then, I have way too much dust anyway. I need to take a breath. So it's good to let the tank recharge. So you don't need a monster compressor, but you do need something bigger than a pancake.
Yeah, perfect. All right, and folks, if there's any other questions out there, let us know. So I'm going to just do one thing. Bear with me a second.
Hi, Mom, by the way, if you're on there. No, she's not.
No, but we're just going to do a little bit of a side-by-side here, Joe.
Oh, and I got to look good. Well, I guess I should have looked good already.
You do look good, my friend.
Right.
So, yeah, come check us out at SWAT if you can next year. We'll both be here, I'm sure.
Yep.
Same with the other Vendor Showcase crew, hopefully.
By the way, Cindy and us, is Lyle going to be at Rocky Mountain?
No, I don't think they made it in. Lyle, did you...
Are you guys going to Rocky Mountain?
We were
I don't hear
scheduled
Lyle,
to,
so-
but had a
there he is.
late change of plan. So we will not be. I will not be at Rocky Mountain. No.
Okay. No, Lyle won't be. We're trying to get Mike in, but I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they ran out of booth space or not.
I think I got the last one.
Yeah,
That's what I
they
heard,
ran out of
so,
booth space. We were scheduled to go, but we didn't.
Which is great.
We can't go.
I have never been there with the sold-out booth. So.
Yeah. Sorry, Lyle was talking at the same time, Joe. Joe can't hear what's going on, so we're just trying to coordinate. So Joe was saying that he got the last booth space, and Lyle said, yeah, they tried, and I think they were scheduled, but I don't think it worked out. Yes, Joe, you will, yeah.
David, I will be.
And so will I, and of course Cindy is going to be there. So at least half of the, so it should be fun. That's in a couple of weeks, so mid-September we'll be up there. So, Joe, thanks, man.
You bet.
It's a lot of fun. Cindy, can you take over for now, or somebody else?
Yes,
I got to switch.
I'm here. Let's go right over to our good friend Emiliano, and he's standing right here with a purple shirt on. How did you get that shirt, Emiliano? It's purple. Oh, Chattanooga last year. So what have you been doing here at SWAT?
Well, I've been doing my calabash demo, of course. Hawaiian calabash, the history is what people really like, the history. They don't care much about the turning. And then peva repairs, how to fix cracks. That's always goes well. And this morning I started at 8. That's why we didn't go out last night. And today I did my hand chase threads demo. A box with hand chase threads. Yes.
Hand thread chaser.
Is that Steve? Hello, Steve, if they are watching. I know Wayne Omura. He called me from Hawaii because Wayne is watching this. Hello, Wayne. Aloha from Waco, Texas. Aloha, Maui. Yeah, he was watching. He called me and goes, hey, I see you on the vendor showcase with Sydney. I go, oh, what? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's
They're
cool.
watching from all over the world.
Oh, all over the world. Yeah, we have people from all over the world on here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
Very good.
Thank you, Cindy.
And there's Colin.
Hey, guys.
Oh, and you know, the guy in the orange vest there is one of the Tollies. I can't ever tell them apart. And there are 3 or 4 generations of them here. But this show would not run without the Tolly brothers, children, grandchildren, Marcia.
That's so true.
Anyway, there they are. Thank you very much to the whole Tolly clan.
I have lost my tool. There it is.
Can we get Vicky on before we run out of time?
Yeah, let's
Come
do
here.
it.
You got me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I
I
haven't
am.
looked at the camera yet.
Hey guys,
Hey,
There you go. Hi, Vicky.
you ready?
Yep.
I'm Vicki Jordan, John Jordan's widow. John had an amazing artistic ability. He was known for his attention to detail and willingness to spend the extra time on pieces to make sure it was just right. This carried over into his tool making business. He openly shared information with the turning community. Shortly after he started teaching, he realized the students didn't have the suitable tools to learn what he had to teach them, so he started making the tools himself. And so now they are available to you. John had a commitment to quality, not only in his pieces, but in his tools that he manufactured. We stand behind all of our tools. If you don't like them, you can return them and we'll give you your money back. Before I show the tools, I want to say we have a coupon code for 10% off. So the code is 10% off. We have 3 different sets. We have the sets for hollowing and handles. But the main set is the 3/4 inch set, which is the straight tool. And you can buy any of these individually. This is the main hollowing tool. That's the number 1 tool. And the number 2 tool. These will make anything from very small pieces to large pieces. You can make small pieces as long as you keep the hole big enough. We have the 1/2 inch set that will do 5 to 7 inch pieces, and we've got the 3/8 inch set that will do strictly ornament, like 2 to 3 inches. We have different handles to accommodate any of them, anywhere from the 12-inch handle up to the 24-inch handle. And we have the arm brace handle, which was John's preferred way to hollow. It allows you to stand up straight behind your lathe instead of getting all bent out of shape with the straight one. All of the cutters are in line with the shaft. So when you're inside, you're not completely turning blind. You pretty much know where that cutter is. Our cutters come out with a set screw very easily. And so you can take it out to turn, to sharpen, or to replace. We have the shear scraper, which will eliminate much of your sanding. You go down one side and then you flip it, and you can go down the other. We have the slipstone for sharpening that. And we also have a sharpening jig for sharpening the cutters for our hook tools. You guys got any questions?
Yeah, Vicki, there's a question from me. What is that discount code? We go to johnjordanwoodturning.com and then we
Correct.
just type in 10% OFF spaces, capital, anything like that?
10, the percent sign, and OFF. And I've set it up so you can do capital or lowercase off. So 10% off, no spaces.
And here it is in the comments, folks. johnjordanwoodturning.com, right?
That's correct. And if there's any issues with the website, and sometimes there are, call. Feel free to call.
Okay. Do we want to post your
you.
phone number online? No, we probably don't.
Yes,
but you can
our
go
phone number is on the website.
You want it. Yeah, it's on the website.
You cannot place an order online if you're international. but you can send an email, and I absolutely will send you tools.
Great. That's cool. Thank you so much, Vicki, for being here.
Thank you for letting me be here.
You need to know that Vicki has been trying with the technology here today for a couple hours, so just so she could be here. Thank you so much, Vicki, and congratulations on your technology. Yay.
I think that I'm continuing the tradition, right? Wasn't John always trying to figure it out?
He was on the cutting edge, though, and so are you. So this is really great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks. You too. So here's me. I don't know if it's my turn yet. I don't know if Todd's. Oh, there's Todd. I see your elbow, Todd. And I was going to show you all my booth here. And there it is. My trade show booth, which has a video screen. That's so that I can show you how good my online demos are. Not much inventory here this year, but I have my usual stuff. And all the tools that I make and use. And if I don't have it in stock, I'll take an order. Of course, all of you there who are not at SWAT, you already know that you can place an order on my website. So really, that's all I got to say about that. But I do want to tell a little story. Oops. So let me get back on the other camera. Speaking of struggling with technology. So yeah, yesterday I was doing a demo and I got about a third of the way through it and the power quit on the lathe. There was something happening with the Waco power grid. It wasn't even our fault. And so suddenly I couldn't do any more turning. And we had the greatest Q&A session. I had people in the audience asking really good questions, and we had kind of a discussion, and that was more fun than the demo would have been. So yeah, so that was cool. Make the best of a situation, whatever it happens to be. And so SWAT is friendly and fun no matter what kind of weird things happen. I love it. So Todd, where are you now? You look like you're at your booth?
I'm over here at my booth with my hand. I had a customer come up. What's your name, sir?
Travis.
Travis?
Nice to meet you.
Travis is here, so we've got about 112 people online watching.
Oh, awesome.
And
cool.
So I came back to my booth. I was going to show the ProForm tool here. This is the ProForm hollower. It's a cutting tool, and I hollowed this vase out earlier, so I got a little bit left to do. I thought I'd just show that a little bit and let Travis here know how the heck it works.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think I need one.
Yeah, I think he needs one. So I think he needs one too. So we're going only about 600 RPM, maybe at the most. So not very fast. The idea is you kind of get it there, and I do slow, deliberate cuts. And I got to get my leverage a bit better and move the camera a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see. Just going to back this up a little bit, Travis. There we go. So I just need a bit more room over the rest, over the end of the lathe here.
Todd, your shoulder's in the way.
Is it? Okay, thanks, Lyle. My shoulder is in the way. I got to move this over just a bit.
Now we can see it.
Now I'm on the bottom, going across the bottom, and going up and down to get that middle mountain. So most of the work's already been done, but we should have a little bit better cut across the bottom. This tool is going to need another tool to kind of clean it up with a scraper.
How come you don't move the head down here?
I could. I just am set up this way right now. So absolutely.
Nobody ever moves their head.
Yeah. Well, that's why I bought it. I want a sliding head, but I've got another piece we can chuck up and take a better look at what what it is really capable of.
You can say hi to Doug Thompson.
There we go. So we'll get this one going. You'll see really how well it kind of cuts and stuff. Hey, John. Glad you could join at the booth. One of my club members. All right, so Travis, basically you want to keep the bevel engaged in the wood kind of all the time and just wiggle your body, kind of get the cut going.
Motion. You're kind of going in and out. It's like all side versus sliding all the way up and down.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of different technique.
It is, and the technique I learned from Phil Irons is you don't need the lathe going super fast, especially in wet wood. It's kind of nicer if it's slower, and using these little wiggle movements and keeping that in contact. What the constant contact gives you is that less jarring every time you move the tool. Right, so we get it started, we go sideways, we keep it in contact, we just wiggle. We're already at bottom, so. And Cindy is saying hi to Mary Alice over there, or online. So it's that quick, and this is dry and stuff. And so it goes really quick. I only drilled this down to this depth. I don't want to go any wider because I'm going to make a natural edge out of this with a hook tool. So, but yeah, that's the tool.
Let me see which one I need to buy.
You bet. I'm going to switch this over to somebody else while I sell a tool, if that's all right. So, Cindy
I'll go.
Thank you, Cindy.
I've got Emiliano here.
All right, you're on.
Emiliano has a message.
Put your mic closer to your mouth, Cindy.
John Lane. Hello, John. If you're still watching, John sent me a text. He's watching from Alaska, and that reminded me. My last symposium that I did a demo was in Alaska, and it was very cold, something like 20 degrees, 19-degree weather. So I went from demonstrating in 19-degree weather to 105 today. I need to find a in between now.
Come to Michigan.
Aloha, John.
Lyle says, come to Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan might be good. Yeah. Hello, Lyle. Hello, Steve. I was looking for Steve. Somebody said Steve was here yesterday. He never made it, huh?
He's not here.
Okay. I was looking for him and I couldn't find him.
Steve is online on Vendor Showcase.
Hello, Steve. Aloha.
How you doing, man?
Who else is with you? Steve, Lyle. Oh, Vicky. Hello, Vicky.
I had myself muted. Hey.
Todd. I spent some time with Todd and Shelly. We had fun over there.
Hola. Oh, aloha.
All right. Hey, a lot of people are watching this. Yeah. Wow.
What?
101.
Doug Thompson?
Doug wants to say
Hello, everybody. We're at the best location in the nation right here, SWAT, in Waco, Texas. What was it? 109 yesterday.
Yeah, but tell us what temperature it is here in the room.
Yeah,
The room is nice and cozy. It's almost, 70 degrees?
Yeah.
It's almost chilly,
Yeah.
but
Well,
there's Cindy.
let's take a look at Doug's tools while we're here. We've got the best tools out there, Doug Thompson's tools. I know you can't really tell what we have by me going around like this, but suffice it to say, a good selection of really good turning tools. And John Lane says it's only 63 in Anchorage right now. So I guess Emiliano should have gone there this week instead of whenever he was there. All right. So here's me again, and struggling with the technology as always. I am Doug Thompson. His booth is right next door to mine. So I'm going to walk back on over to my booth. But on the way over there, I found this company that's got pen blank stuff. And I just love those cool looking resin pen blanks. There are two people right next to each other with this stuff. I'm going to have to come over here later on and do a little bit of shopping, I think. Oops. Yeah, my camera work. I need some lessons in camera work on the go. All kinds of stuff you can put in your pens. And here's what I love, the blanks. I wish they had some slightly thicker ones. But they must, because there's a thicker thing right there, an ice cream scoop. Yeah. Now, I don't know these folks. They look like Arizona Silhouette. There's their banner over there. So I will come back and shop later. Meanwhile, who's on Vendor Showcase now? Who's next? Todd is turning away. It looks like he had a customer. And Steve
You want to put me on, Cindy?
I'll put Lyle on. You betcha. Lyle is in Michigan.
Hello again from Michigan. You've talked about and with Doug Thompson, and so I guess it leads to my my bowl gouge that I have. I have Doug making my signature bowl gouge that I get my camera to move over here. That I have my grind on using Doug's steel and tools to grind my gouge. I have a deeper parabolic flute and a swept back wing on it. The reason that I use this gouge is because of its versatility. I can do so much with it. It doesn't make it any better, any worse than any of the others. I mean, 40/40s, lots of other grinds work well for some things, but I can do many more things all with one tool here because of the grind on this. And of course, having the best steel in the world from Doug Thompson makes it very wear resistant, and the good steel is important. So these are available on my website also. Doug Thompson makes these for me under my specifications. You can't get them through Doug, only through my website. Okay. I can hollow some more if anybody wants to see hollowing, but I think if Cindy can walk around the booth a little bit, see what's that spot.
That sounds great. I'll walk around the trade show a little more. Let me get over to the back camera, and we'll put me in the big screen here, and I'll go check out some more booths in the trade show. Got lots of people walking by, and I'm trying to be sensitive to the ones that don't want to be on video, because not everybody's into it. So I'm not going to just stop and talk to people, trying to keep people's faces off there if they don't want. So, yeah. And, I know who would like to talk to you. Sorry, microphone near your mouth, CD. Here is Joseph from Starbond, and he's talking to a customer right now, but these guys are really good people. It's a family-owned company, and they sell mostly CA glue, but they got a bunch of other stuff now. Inlay materials, and some of that is gemstones and things, mother of pearl flakes. What they're known for, really, is their good quality CA glue. Get around here. And they've got other stuff too, different colors of CA. And I have to say that accelerator in the aerosol is the best way to do accelerator. It's much better than those pump spray bottles. Okay, so who else have we got here? Oh, more delicious cast blanks. I don't really enjoy turning this stuff because of the stringy chips and all that, but oh, do I love the colors. So I see some larger than pen blank size, and I'm all excited because that'll be great for my magic bottles. And it looks like we have Jacob here. Are you interested in being live on video? Okay, there he is. And tell us about you a little bit.
Give him the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Pen
Start
blank.
over again. Hold
Yep.
on to this and speak into it, kind of.
I am Jacob Jansen Studios. I do hybrid wood. I do pen blanks, hybrid. I do all wood, stabilized wood, colored wood. As you can see, some great products here. You can find me on jacobjansenstudios.com and reach out.
Yeah, that's cool. And I am really excited because I really don't make pen size things much, but he's got some blanks here that are like 2 1/4 square and 2-inch square and 1.5 square. And hybrids are cool, but I love those bright colors. So, so here's where I'm going to go shopping in a little while. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Sorry I didn't bring over 2 mics here. That's the technology thing. Oh, and there's more. What is this, the pen aisle or what? We've got more pen stuff here. I used to make pens. I used to make lots of them. It was a really good living back in like the late 90s. And I've always really had a soft spot in my heart for pens. And which booth is this now? Who are you guys? Stadium Pen Blanks. Yeah, do you want to be on live video? Okay, so he's busy right now, so we're gonna just move on. It looks like they've got all kinds of interesting stuff for casting your own blanks and making your own stuff, like all these molds and everything. If I couldn't just buy them, I'd cast my own too. And oh, more blanks. And these are, it looks like, Flower Girl blanks. Are you guys interested in being on live video? Sure, she says. Okay, here's the mic for you.
Oh, great. Hi, I'm Kayla. Who am I talking to so I know what to tell them?
Talking to the world. We're live streaming to YouTube and Facebook and StreamYard and LinkedIn and Twitch, and everybody's got all their YouTube channels connected up. This is Vendor Showcase. Okay. Vendor Showcase is John Jordan, Vicki Jordan now, Steve Worcester, Todd Raines, Lyle Jameson, Steve Worcester, and me, Cindy Drozda. And here's the
Joe.
mic back to you. Oh, and Joe Fleming.
Okay, so y'all buckle up because I've got some cool stuff to show you. Okay, so I make flower blanks. Okay, real flowers, and you can make a variety of different things with them. Okay, and so this is a dip pen. It has a glass nib, and when it's think of it as a quill. Okay, so you dip it in the ink. The little channels will absorb the ink. You can write almost an entire piece of paper with one dip. Okay, and that's just fun. I don't sell these, but I, sell the blanks to make these look really cool. You can buy it. I don't sell the ink, but yeah. And so we've got a diamond paint pen with captive rings. And so that is another type of craft. And then we've got coffee scoops. Now, I don't, these are all just for display, but I'm just showing what you can make out of my blanks.
Oh, let's see your blanks.
Yeah.
What do your blanks look like?
All right. So here is an example of one of my blanks. Now down here is actually resin burl. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of like wood burl like this, okay, and I've made a mold and poured in resin so that way you can have different color resins. But I've also got resin some burl, resin burl, yes.
So how does it become a burl? Oh, I see.
See?
So you have a casting of the burl.
Exactly. Yes. And so, and then look, I have resin pine cones that I've made. That is not a real pine cone. That is all resin. And so there's just such a variety of things that you can make. I have bottle stopper blanks that, you know, you can make bottle stoppers. I have large handle size blanks. You can make gear shifts, you know, out of those, or ice cream scoop handles.
And these are really flowers, those things that look like flowers.
Yes, all real flowers.
And you cast them in some sort of resin.
Yes, Alumilite resin. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know that's going to turn nice.
Yes. And I have a full.
Oh, and look at this. She's got big ones.
Yes.
I don't really make.
We can't hear the question, Cindy.
But I have a full tutorial on my website.
Okay, so I'm delinquent here in not having two mics, but she has a tutorial on her website and was gonna tell us about it. Steve, with Lyle, was that you asking a question?
No, I was just reminding you can't hear yourself when she had the mic.
Yeah, I know. You can't hear me when she has the mic, and you can't hear her when I have the mic because, silly girl, I have two mics and I left the other one back in my booth, so I'm not a very good interviewer at the moment. But she's got some customers, so we're going to just go elsewhere now. And if somebody else has got something to talk about, we can.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I was, am I still on? Oh, I've got the wrong camera showing here. Let me get my face on here. There we go. I'm looking at my chest there. There we go. So, yeah, I had a little bit of a customer block up here, so I was showing a bit of the Proform tool and showed a little bit of the hook tool to Travis. Explained the difference between them, the bevel angles and all that stuff, and what they're good for and what they're not good for. So that's one of the things you get here at the trade show is sort of the hands-on feel of the tools. And I don't think there's anything that can beat that. So if you get a chance to go to any trade show or symposium, please do so. Visit the vendors, spend your money there because they're there to support you, and if you don't support us, we won't be back. So it's kind of that commerce thing, right? So I appreciate the customers come up. Travis was a young man just learning to turn. How you doing? John, thank you, John. My names are starting to escape me. So Hunt County Club? No.
Woodworld.
Woodworld. Oh my God, John.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I haven't seen you in maybe 6 years almost. Yeah. You're doing well? Yeah. So here's my friend John. I used to work with him actually years ago. So he is from Garland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And worked at Woodworld for a long time.
Working at Woodcraft now.
Working at Woodcraft. How's that going?
Good.
Is it the Dallas one in Plano?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How to stop in there. You work mostly
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, come see John at Woodcraft. So, good. Are you teaching any classes, or is Michael Doyle still teaching?
Yeah, Michael Boyle teaches.
Boyle, not Doyle, Boyle.
And Chuck Seaver is teaching.
Chuck is still around?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He's working he worked every other Sunday and one day during the week.
There's Paul. Is it it Paul that's the manager?
Paul Woodcarver is the assistant manager.
Okay.
Scott, the big heavy guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right, Scott. He's good. And Howard is still there. Howard actually did a demo at our club.
Yeah, he's about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago, finishing. So get to know your local woodcraft dealers and tool dealers, whether it's me, whether it's Woodcraft. Everybody in there is a specialist at something. So John's a specialist in policing.
Yeah.
Policeman for 30 years?
38.
38. All right. Thanks for your service, man.
Take care.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Todd.
You too, John. Sorry about not remembering, but, 1,000 people and only 6 names in here. So, it's good to, this is the other thing about symposiums. You get to meet everybody. My other club members going by, so it's great. So, join a club if you're new. Go ahead.
I've got a couple of booths to visit here if you want to see some more trade show.
Sure. Let me put Cindy on, and there you go, Cindy. Oh, there's our friend, Trent.
There's our good friend Trent Bosch and our other good friend Doug Schneider. Doug is demonstrating here, and Trent's got a booth. He's got all kinds of cool stuff to sell, tools and things. And I'm a little slow on the uptake, but I've got the technology now to give Trent a mic and have one on myself.
Wow, all right. What a deal. How's everybody doing? So I'm Trent Bosch, and we're here in obviously in Texas, doing some stuff in the vendor area. I have all my hollowing tool type stuff, and sharing that kind of those things with everybody, and selling some stuff. So it's all good. This is my visualizer. It lets you see exactly where the tool is inside the hollow form. By mounting a camera above the tool, I'm able to basically project that image. I put the image of the tool on the screen, and then when that tool goes inside the hollow form, you see exactly where your tool is. Makes that hollowing process a lot more intuitive and a lot more fun, less guessing.
That's awesome. Works out pretty good. System, I guess you can put this on many different kinds of lathes.
Absolutely. The stabilizer, just you take out your tool rest and you drop in the stabilizer, so it's pretty super quick to go ahead and set it up and get hollowing.
You have all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yep.
Here's that stabilizer for many different kinds of lathes. 3/4, 5/8, and 5/8 for what looks like a mini lathe to a post.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, he has purple handles.
Oh yeah, that's
Good.
just that matches your hair today,
Purple
Cindy.
is available in all sizes, I think.
And your lathe probably. Is your lathe still purple? There you go. And a whole variety of different size hollowing tools, from small ones to big ones. Yep.
Yeah. Tell us about what's good about it.
Well, they're basic hollowing tools. They're designed to be used in the deep hollowing. They got pretty small cutters that allow you to just remove that material pretty quickly, and they have the bent tools are set up so that cutter is right about on center with that shaft. So if you're using the bent tools with the tool rest behind that bent location, there's no rotary torque involved. So that really helps out a lot with the hollowing process. So Yep. We have those in just the standard grind, and then the negative rake sort of grind too. So
what is this all about? They glow jaws for your chuck? Or
so they're not really jaws for your chuck, but they are duplicates of the jaws that are on your chuck. And if you're trying to develop the perfect tenon, it's really nice to take a spare jaw and set it up on there and make sure you're getting the proper angles and everything, and that you got a nice flat spot for the face of the jaw to register up against, and it's not too long. Just having that spare jaw works out great. I used to have some spare jaws laying around my shop that were from an old chuck, and I'd lost them all. And now we started making these really bright colors so that they aren't lost as easily. And
but there's no purple one.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like purple. Let's do it.
Yes.
Anyway, we have them for all kinds of different chucks. Vicmark, One Way, Nova, not Axminster yet, but that's coming. That's coming.
Really,
there you go.
The Axminster should be pink because Helen is into pink.
Okay, there you go. Well, we'll decide.
There'll be some wood turners that are like,
go ahead and give the mic to Kylie.
No, I don't need to talk.
There would be a lot of wood. She said there would be a lot of wood turners that wouldn't buy it if it was pink.
Oh, come on.
You'd be surprised at how many wood turners can buy it. Do you have that handle in a different color? Most of them are just like, oh, I like.
I say, where's the purple one? And so here's Doug Schneider.
Here you go, Doug.
Hello, I'm Doug Schneider. I'm here at SWAT. As Cindy said, I am a regional demonstrator. I'm doing a couple demos on basket illusion. That's kind of my specialty right now.
Learned it from who?
Learned it from David Dittman.
Yeah.
And every piece I do, I hold it up to the sky, and I hope he approves of it. And
I'm sure he does.
And what I am marketing here is my index system that I've designed and developed. What's different about my system over some of the others is my disc is flexible because it's out of plastic, and so when I am moving from line to line to draw, all I do is flex it a little bit, and I can move to the next line to draw the lines on the disc.
You don't have to unscrew something.
I don't have to pull the pin, give it a quarter turn, move the disc a hole, put the pin back in, and all that. It just all moves, and it's just as accurate and just as precise as any of the others.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for showing it to
Hey,
us.
thanks for being here, Cindy. We appreciate it.
I want to visit over here, so have a great time.
Thank you all.
Go watch Doug's demos. He's good. He's very good. And now we've got Oh, I know. I love these blanks made of all kinds of things and the bright colors. And here's another booth with that. And now we have Kate,
This is
and
Bullseye
here's
Turning Supply.
Mike for you.
Oh, thanks, Cindy.
Kate.
Hi. Hi, Internet.
So do you know what we're doing, Kate?
I have no idea what we're
No
doing.
idea. Okay, well, we are live streaming to the world.
Oh, perfect. Hi, everybody.
YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, that's amazing.
Put your
Twitch, LinkedIn, and you
put your
name
mic on, Cindy.
Well, awesome.
I have my mic on.
It-
My mic on. What's going on?
It's on.
Is it me that they can't hear?
Okay.
No, we can hear you.
Okay, maybe I needed it in a different spot.
Ah,
Kate's got one, or I've got
yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm glad that you could join us digitally since you couldn't be here in person at SWAT, but we're having a great time. We're Bullseye Turning Supply. We're a family-owned business out of Los Angeles. I'm Kate. This is my sister, Savannah. And we do all kinds of stabilized woods, hybrids, resin blanks, and American-made pen kits with solid stainless steel and solid brass. Trying to think what else we do. We have a knife kit, a hobby knife kit that's sort of like an X-Acto knife. Yeah, lots of figured woods. Yes, hempwood is one of our specialties. We work directly with Hempwood in Kentucky, and we are their official stabilizing house. So if anyone ever has questions about hempwood, we are happy to answer them. We love the stuff.
What would you say about how it is to turn to hemp wood? Is it abrasive? Is it easy to turn? What's it like?
I like to say that you have to treat hempwood like a classy date. You definitely have to take it to dinner first and be kind to it. It's made with thousands of fibers pressed together in a hydraulic press with adhesive. So if you go at it like it's solid maple, you're probably not going to have a great time. If you treat it gently and you keep your tools sharp and you take light cuts, you'll be okay. It's not something that you want to be too aggressive with, but it does cut just fine. I usually use a skew or a very, very sharp carbide. And yeah, I mean, I would not say that it's a beginner's material, but for somebody looking for a new challenge or something interesting, it's definitely pretty cool.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Cindy.
I'm enjoying looking around. And thank you, Kate and Savannah. Nice to have you girls here. Got some other stuff. It looks like she is promoting you making your own pen blanks with some coloring and things like that. And so, yeah, we're going to move along here. I don't know what eye candy exactly is. Maybe I should have asked Kate about that. What is eye candy?
So Eye Candy is a mica powder company out of Florida. They do really incredible, vibrant colors. We use a lot of their stuff in our pen blanks, and we work with them, and we're a vendor for them as well. So we have sample packs as well as jars of the mica powder. We have 25 gram and 50 gram jars for you to mix into resin to give it sparkle and color, and make your own pen blanks, or add to voids and bowls, or whatever you want to do.
Sparkle and color. I like the sound of that. That's my thing. Although you wouldn't know it to look at my wood turnings. All righty now. So what are we doing here? We've also got Carter and Son over here, and I came by here and sort of just looked at their booth while other things were happening. But this is David Carter and his son Paul, and they are Carter and Son. So we're going to give the mic to the son here for a second.
That works.
Paul.
Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Paul here from Carter and Son Works. We're really excited to be here at SWAT this year. We've got a wide range of wood turning tools that are all manufactured in our shop in Seattle, Washington. Yeah, take a look. We've got some parting tools, badans, some spindle gouges, some SKUs over there, and a nice little assortment showing the handles and the tools and the adapters. Yeah.
That's been cool.
Yeah, if you want to.
Your tools are made out of M42 steel.
Yes, yeah, they're all machined in our shop in Seattle, Washington, and all the tools are M42 cobalt high-speed steel, and they're heat treated to 6A Rockwell. So it's, of course, yes, yeah, we have 2 thread chasers. One of them is 16 TPI. That's this one right here, and our newly released 12 TPI is also very popular. We worked with Mike Mahoney, who's a professional turner out of Northern California, for about 2 years on that design, and we're really happy with what we came up with. So.
Man, I can't wait to try 12 TPI. I've never chased a coarse thread like that. So, cool stuff.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Paul
thank you so much.
and David.
Very welcome.
We appreciate it.
Move on. So we are live here to the world. Thank you, Carters. There's my booth over there, right across from me. And I missed my chance to talk about him, but let me get me on here again. I would not have been able to do all those demos and everything without my good friend Jim Creel watching the booth all day. And he has really worked his butt off, and now he's gone to lunch. So I really have to go to lunch too, so I can get set up for my next demos in the afternoon. So who's still on here? I think Vicky is here. Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
Are you?
I would love to tell. Everybody knows about it, hopefully. If you don't have one, you will. And if you buy it from us, we give you a $200 tool credit. But in addition to that, for the buy, which is over August, buy an American Robust will $250 to the endowed scholarship at Aramont School of Arts and Crafts in John's name. It's the John Jordan Endowed Scholarship. So if you want to help out, you've got a few days. That's all I got.
Thank you, Vicky. Great to hear from you. And everybody, buy John's tools from Vicky because we want the line of tools to stay active. And we need to support her because we're supporting John and his memory. And we all love John and we love Vicky. Thank you so much. Really great to have you here, Vicky. Okay, so Dave Hawley said he missed your statement, Vicky, because things broke up. That was probably my fault. I walked through a funky Wi-Fi zone. So you want to tell everyone again?
Sure. Everybody has a blade. If you don't already have one, Cadillac up.
Boy, I'm getting terrible Wi-Fi. I think I'm not getting you very well. Wait just a second, Vicky.
Take 3.
Take 3. Okay, are we ready for take 3? I think
I'm ready.
we are. Okay,
ready?
you're ready. Try it again. Yeah.
All right. Everybody knows about the Robust blade. If you don't have one, you wish you had one. It's the Cadillac of blades. If you buy one in August, Robust will donate $250 to the endowed scholarship at Aramont School of Arts and Crafts. If you buy it from us, you get a $200 tool credit to be used on our tools, and we have them in stock. So if you order it today, you could be turning on it in a couple of weeks.
Yay. And if you don't have a Robust, you need one. So thank you, Vicky, so much. I am going to sign off the stream, but let's see who else is on. Lyle, would you like to say goodbye? You're muted, I think. Lyle, we can't hear you.
Okay, now my mic is on, I think.
Yeah, take two.
Yeah, thank you, Cindy and Todd, especially for producing this and all the work on the background to make all this technology stuff work. Appreciate it. It's been a fun event. Great to see the show from afar and be able to participate. So keep an eye on vendor showcase events. We've got another event coming up. Oh, I don't have the date on my tip of my tongue.
October 7 and 8.
October 7th and 8th, we'll be on again doing our show for a couple days of fun, collaborative project things. So we have a kind of a brand name going for Vendor Showcase. Keep in touch with that. If you want to be enrolled or find out, get notifications of what we're doing, go to my website. At the bottom of my website pages, there's a sign-up sheet that I will send you a message of what's happening with Vendor Showcase, as well as my other IRDs and things if you want to keep in touch.
Ditto
But
for me and probably Steve and Joe and Todd and everybody. If you go to our websites and sign up, you get notified of Vendor Showcase events like this one.
okay, keep your mic close, Cindy.
I thought I guess it's not close enough. It's not close enough? How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, the mic thing is not working too well for me today, but at least I have two now. So here is Mike. He's in Lyle's booth.
Everybody's eating at this point. The great SWAT food that they have.
I didn't know you were coming back around. That's all right. Can everybody hear me chewing? Thanks for tuning in. Is this kind of the wrap up? All right. Thank you so much. As I said before, like, follow, get on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, web pages, this whole vendor showcase group. So much information, so much knowledge about turning. Take advantage of it. And hope to see you at the next vendor showcase or at the next symposium, wherever that might be. Thank you. I guess I could do that.
Okay, here's Steve.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you guys take advantage of everybody's sales and stay cool down in Waco. It's darn hot.
Stay cool in Waco. That's great
Although
advice to.
next week it's going to drop into the 90s, so you know you're going to miss the cold spell.
Oh, it's going to drop into the 90s.
Yeah.
So we're all going to freeze to death here in Texas, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. So, okay, so here's me, and I'm going to say goodbye. And I'd like to find Todd again, but I'm a bit concerned that if I go over to Todd's booth, there's a hole in the Wi-Fi, and I can't ever get a good signal. Sometimes I can't. So we're going to try him again, and we're going to try to see if he's here and wants to say goodbye to everyone. Hey, Todd, do you want to wrap up? Or are you on your own thing? Or you? Yeah, you're not in the stream anymore. Okay, so here's a mic for you, and I'm going to get you on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
camera.
I jumped out of the stream. Lunch was coming. We had a rush of customers, so I had to prioritize.
Rush of customers, that's good.
Yeah, it is. So sorry for dropping out. Also, my battery was down to like 10% on my iPad. So, and I have to do another live stream this afternoon, so I have to charge it up. But great to see everybody, and glad you all had fun. Hopefully it was good for you. So
Really cool. Thanks, Todd.
put us both on. I'll come around that side.
Let's put us both on here.
All right, I'll get down a little bit for Cindy.
Ha
So yeah, great job, Cindy. Thanks for taking over, and see you guys.
Okay, thanks, folks. We're going to end the broadcast now, and we'll just say
Bye for
get
now.
down lower, Todd.
All right.
Bye, all. Thanks, everybody.
Peace out. Talk to y'all later.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.